Hi friends, Noor the pharmacist. In today's video, I'm going to discuss IELTS. Let me tell you that on the topic of IELTS, we will make two videos, two part of the videos. In the first part, I'll tell you what is IELTS, and in the second part, I'll try to tell you how to prepare for IELTS exam without any fees and free of cost. So let's move to the first part of the video, and that is what is IELTS. Friends, IELTS means basically IELTS stand for International English Language Testing System. You might have observed that, and you might have listened that IELTS is generally conducted for the people who are traveling to abroad countries for the purpose of study or job. But apart from that, some multinational companies where they want to check the proficiency of their candidates or employees, or if they have to give their employees a chance for an interview, so they are also conducted IELTS to avoid any kind of biasness. So this is what IELTS is used for. You might know that there are four parts in IELTS exam. The first is listening, then reading, then writing, and then speaking. So these four parts are included in IELTS. Now let me tell you the validity of IELTS. You know that if you are appearing in the exam IELTS, though the result which you will get, that result will valid up to 2 years. For example, if you want to use the result of IELTS, so maximum 24 months you can use the result. And after that, if you need the result of IELTS for anything, so you have to reappear because it will be expired within 2 years. And now a question might be coming into your mind: what is the cost of IELTS? What is the price? How much you need to pay? So for this purpose, you have to visit the official website of IELTS, where it is mentioned clearly to the every for every country that how much the cost you will have to incur to appear in the exam. Friends, now I'm going to tell you the parts of exam, that what are the different parts of exam. I will try to cover with examples, so that you can get a rough idea that if, for example, you're going to appear in the exam, then how you can cope with the exam. The first part of the first is, there are four parts, as I told you earlier: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So then there is a scale. You know that in IELTS there is a score ranging from 0 to 9. Like, it is also known as band, IELTS band. The 0 is minimum and 9 is maximum, and the result is basically the average of all the four segments which I have earlier discussed. Now let me tell you that they have divided IELTS into two segments: general and academic. So as far as the listening and reading is concerned, so it is almost same for general and academics. But as far as the writing and speaking is concerned, so it is different for the two segments. Now the total time duration for exam is almost 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now let's start individually. First section, that in listening, the timing for listening is 30 minutes, and it consists of three parts, four parts. It consists of four sections and four segments. And the type of questions you will have to face, there might be, or not might be, they are MCQs, true and false, and fill in the blanks. Now let me give you one small example, so that you can get an idea what kind of questions may appear in these segments. Like, for example, they will give you a recording. You will have to listen a recording, and then at the end of the recording they might ask you one question: that what is the name of a speaker, what topic they were discussing about. They might ask a question: what was the place where they were the discussion was carried on. So these are the examples. Now let's go to the reading part of the exam. In reading part, the time duration is 60 minutes. In 60 minutes you will have to attempt three different sections. Like, reading is again divided into three sections. In each section you will be provided different passages. You will have to read the passage and you will have to answer these passage. Again, what type of the questions they will ask? The questions you will have to face are MCQs, true and false, matching questions, and summary as well. Now, you might be thinking, what is the questions? Let me give you one example of the question. For example, you read the passage, and at the end of the passage, they ask you the question, what is the main idea of the passage you read? Or what are the main, points of the passage? So this may be the questions you might be asked. Now comes third section of the test, which is writing. The time for writing is generally 60 minutes, and in writing part they will give you two different tasks. In the first task, they will give you summary. You will have to write the summary. For example, they will give you different charts, different diagram, or some graphical structure they will give you, or figure they will give you, and you will have to summarize that what is the information provided in the these charts, graph, or a diagram. And in the second part, you will be given to write the option of essays. You have to write the essays. What kind of essay? For example, the topic might be, what is the importance of information technology, or what is the importance of artificial intelligence. Might these questions, this might be the topic for the essays. See, one tip I want to give you to the spot on writing, that try to write your simple English. Do not write proverbs, idiomatic words, universal truths. No, just make it very simple. What is your simple natural English, try to write in that simple natural English. So in this case you will get more marks, as I appeared in the exam and I went through different experiences, and I discussed with some of senior friends. So they told me that if you're writing your natural English, you will get good marks. Well, now comes the fourth part of the test, which is speaking test. The time duration for the speaking test is 15 minutes, and it will consist of three parts. The first part, introduction and some questions. The second part, talk about a given topic. Like the examiner will give you one topic and will tell you that please discuss the topic. For example, it gives you the topic like iPhone 6, or which one is better, Samsung or iPhone, tell me. Like any topic he will give you, and he will then check, he will evaluate that what is the depth of your English, how much you can speak, how you are relating the topic, the sentences. And in the third part, which is the final part, the examiner will ask you different questions. He might talk to you on general topic. Oh, what about about the climate changes? Do you think it is important to discuss on environmental pollution? Do you think that corona is really exist, or corona needs more focus, or no? So this was the third part of speaking. Friends, hopefully you have enjoyed, and in the second video, wait, I will tell you how to prepare for free and successfully for the exam. So until my next video, take very much care of yourself. Thank you.